right.
and certain interests, which deal with usually go into politics and stuff, but they collect money from, you know,
Wait, you
from
mean like
people.
charities, like using Leonardo DiCaprio to raise awareness for like little baby chimpanzees, that kind of shit?
Nah, I'm talking about Charlemagne the God. Now let's get into it. Now I'm just
Oh,
playing. I hear you saying shit, but look, because he's secretly been giving academics little messages. All
spin
right,
narrative.
yeah.
So you're talking about, oh, that's a whole different story. So what? What do I feel about that? Like, who do I think is one? Or are you saying?
Nah, it's all good. Let's just move on.
I'm sorry, I missed the whole question.
Academics have been getting warned by Charlemagne. Oh, you better be careful. They know about this. They know about that. Ooh, the Rock Nation. They know about this, that. But then, academics did some little digging and discovered that Charlemagne is on some contracts, major shit with casinos and all kind of shit, and he's basically getting paid from Rock Nation. Now, the type of character to do that too, because according to academics, they was good friends. We're gonna explore that character. We're gonna go in a little depth with this, but this is what academics is alleging, so you'll be caught up to speed. And this is when he actually broke it all down. Short little clip, real quick.
That have significant financial interest or maybe equity or some ownership, but they show the people who are part of that organization. I scrolled down a little bit more, and under Rock Nation, it reads these names: Sean Carter, Desiree Perez, Jana Fleshman, Angela Rye, Alicia Keys, and that's not my motherfucking media goat, Leonard McKelvey, a.k.a. Charlemagne, not under the Rock Nation banner. No, we got him, y'all. We got him, y'all. I refreshed this page 40 times. I couldn't believe it. No. Under Rock Nation, Leonard McKelvey, a.k.a. it says known professionally as Charlemagne the God. According to how they tried to submit this to the New York State government, they claim that Leonard McKelvey was a part of whatever Rock Nation was going to do.
All right, y'all. Academic.
They were supposed to be friends. What's the problem with I ain't play devil's advocate. Charlemagne told him, yeah, you better be careful about this or that. They was doing some shit with the fake gambling shit, online gambling stuff. He told you should be careful. And Charlemagne, like we already talked about this, and academics was nervous because like how you know this information, but at the same time, now he told you the information. Now you want to go dig up some dirt on him and try to. Why not just take the information and be like, okay, and realize he's working with them, and that's it. But yeah, it's turned into a mudslinging shit now, though.
Yeah, no, it's no Boinskis, man, and there's. It's funny because you get these celebrities who get in business and go partners and get involved with other celebrities in business ventures and shit. And it's like, from the outside, I don't know these people, but just from watching what goes on and what people do and who they are and how they talk in interviews, there's certain people that I'm like, man, I would never get involved with this asshole with money. This guy's a piece of shit. I would never put money involved with this guy. And then you have somebody go and invest X amount of money with so-and-so, and then whatever the project was falls apart, and the person loses their money, and the scumbag guy loses all their money, but nothing ever happens to him, and he's still famous, and he's still making movies, and then you don't hear about the other person anymore because they lost their bankroll. And anybody can invest money with someone like Charlemagne or get involved on a product because Charlemagne's going to be the celebrity endorsing it. That's someone who's desperate and trying at anything, trying to get rich for doing it.
Or using his influence, using his voice.
He'll be the one promoting the shit, using him to promote it. If you're using him to promote your product, you're bottom of the barrel scraping it.
Nah, that's not what they're doing, though. They're using him to push agendas, though. But this is when he really...
That's the voice. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is wild. Over the last couple of weeks, DJ Academics has completely lost his mind, going to absolute war with Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Honestly, it got so intense on social media that it looked like his main profile got hijacked by whoever runs his subsidiary news pages. Either that or Ack forgot which account he was logged into. Ever since Jay-Z took a shot at Drake during that Roots Picnic freestyle, Academics and the hardcore OVO fanbase have been on a non-stop mission to tear down down Hove and his entire empire. Anytime someone steps up to Drake, the retaliation machine kicks into overdrive, and right now, the target is locked on RocNation. Now look, the tension between these camps isn't brand new, but that freestyle was the absolute breaking point. What makes it hilarious is that Drake himself isn't even reacting online with this level of aggression. The only thing we've actually heard about Drake's stance came from Maul, who mentioned that Drake was just texting him clowning Jay-Z's hair during the event.
My phone, nothing. So I think it was halftime or something. So I look at my phone and I see text from Drake, and I'm just reading it, and I'm like, okay, so he did, which we all said was probably gonna happen. Won't get into what our conversation was from there.
He said, "Nigga, get your uncle."
No, he didn't say that.
We knew the game was gonna get dirty. We're gonna get into that, but we knew it was about to get nasty. Now they trying to build up cases on each other.
But
that's so great. He's talking to Drake during this. I'm next to Biggs on the riser. I chose the side.
Oh
no, but
I'm with Biggs.
But the whole thing
Biggs is on the riser with us.
I don't know what's happening. So everything that we talking about, I don't even know what was said. So he was picking out certain things that he said, but the one thing that Drake said was like, "Yo, but what's up with the hair?"
While everyone else is panicking, Drake is literally just sending text messages laughing at a hairstyle. He hasn't dropped a response track. He hasn't done an angry interview. And
man, we can't believe what you say, what Drake say. That's all compromise, please.
I gotta keep it beat. In all of the agendas for Academics TV or otherwise, none of it says just hate Charlemagne. Academics TV loves Iceman. Academics TV basically is counteracting a lot of.
So Academics' argument is, we were best friends. We were good friends. We had each other back. How could he do this? I can't believe it. Which is cap. Come on now, let's be real. Like a person like this, before we get into the super nastiness, let's just remember where Charlemagne came from. You feel me? He was one of them guys, one of those dudes. What'd you say?
Charlemagne the God. He's from DC, right? That was his original.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his personality coming in the game.
Sure.
Why his ass got fucking knocked out. Now I'm gonna play a little bit of this to see idea where he came from, because people is confused. They forgot about these days, but maybe I'm old. So
Dude, that's hard to do in the summertime when you got a vagina. You know that, right?
Can't hear you. Yeah.
$6. Can we?
oh, my bad. You can't hear
It's
it
okay.
for real?
I can hear it now. It's just that one clip doesn't have audio, I think.
Yes, it does. You're bugging.
Yeah.
He said your father he said all kind of foul shit the first 2 seconds.
There's some beautiful women.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
And they smell good too. That's hard to do in the summertime when you got a vagina. You know that, right? $6. Can I see what that mouth do though for $6?
From the time Charlemagne made a host.
I want to know how he's able to clean up his little image so quick, like a Swift. You feel me? Jay-Z had to say the bigger powers had to be involved to go from that to the $200 million deal, and now he's Mr. Righteous writing books. You feel me?
Mr. Righteous.
Nah, he be on his righteous shit now.
Crash out on their own show to the time he got jumped for speaking on someone's business. These are Charlemagne the God's most disrespectful moments. Starting off with the time Charlemagne made Jennifer Lopez super uncomfortable after he kept saying creepy stuff to her. Back in 2014, Jennifer Lopez made an appearance on The Breakfast Club to talk about her career and private life. Right off the bat, though,
What we're going to establish is a man that is soul, his morals and values for the money. That's what I'm establishing now. And then we'll get into the other stuff.
He's also talking to a hoe who sold her soul, and the only reason she's famous is because she has a fat ass. Literally, remember that?
Facts. I ain't got nothing, but she changed her life, and she wasn't, she held herself to a certain standard outside. She so that's the whole thing.
Charlemagne had to let her know that he sniffed her seat the last time she was on the show.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
You have to make a confession.
Okay.
Our coworker that's sitting on your right. Last time you were up here, you laughed.
Can I tell her? I sniffed your chair last time you was
You're
here.
a sick person.
I know. I did. I couldn't help it.
You're very uncomfortable now, and they laughing, but this is disgusting. That's just weird to say it.
I think she low key likes it, and
she might
have balls for saying it.
Yeah, I hear you. But I'm just saying, like, this is a person, the person that'll say anything for the, you know what it is. Because look, it obviously wasn't him. Because let's be real here. Homie still do his thing. Howard Stern. Oh shit, we got Rasta Chris in the building. Hold on.
Hey, what's up? What's up? I just talked to Prince. Yeah, I just talked to Prince. What's up, homie? All right, what's up?
Good with you, man?
Everything cool. I just talked to Prince. Just like 10 minutes ago.
Prince? Rasta Chris, y'all. He in the building.
So I was home, so I said, let me just tune into you. See what's up.
Second biggest interview on the channel.
How's everything? What's up with everybody? Everybody say what's happening.
Happy 4th of July. What they do down
put on
there?
The light, cause
Rasta
like
Chris,
my
you down in
my little room here.
This Rasta Chris, you know, he did
you see it better now?
30. Yeah, I see you. You good. He did 30 years, you know,
hear me?
one of our biggest interviews. Yeah, I hear you. One of our biggest interviews is with him. Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, so what's good?
Nah, I was just giving the people a little rundown on you.
What y'all was into? What y'all was talking about?
We was talking about Charlemagne, freaky Charlemagne. You don't hear me?
Can you hear us?
How you
I can hear you now. Yeah, I said, yeah, what's good? What y'all was talking about?
We were talking about radio entertainer Charlemagne the God, and you know, if he's just like a weirdo. He was saying some weird stuff to Jennifer Lopez in an interview, made her pretty uncomfortable, and just in general how he's kind of a foul individual that's not really to be trusted.
I don't know who that is. I'm on the other side of the pond, that they say here in England. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, no, you're very lucky. He's a waste. You're
I don't. Yeah, I don't even waste my time with people like that. I got more important energy to do. That's what I see this world is about. They waste their time entertaining idiots. So I ain't got time for that.
What's up with Prince? Everything all right with Prince?
Well, it's good. I was telling about Bad Bush. I just talked to Prince 2 minutes ago. He's like, yeah, he's telling me some stuff that I guess that you already know. I don't even mention his name. They putting out there, paying people and stuff like that to put up lies on him. And I was based on what he was saying is like, I did 31 years. Tuck did almost 30 years. A bunch of all of us in New York that did time, and he was around all of us. How could it be something negative? We see all the paperwork, we seen everything. So for those people to keep believing in these rats, what is wrong with society? Real niggas come and real niggas talking to society, and society rather believe in rats. I told them straight up, why you explain? We don't explain ourselves to nobody. We know what we did, we know what we did, we know how real we are. We don't have to explain. Let them do that. Rats like that and people like them, they got to explain. They can't explain, so they try to throw dirt on other people. Are they serious? And people going for that? This world is shot out, man. I haven't paid it no mind. Like I told him, he was getting ready to go. I said, no, don't go do no podcast on him, giving him clicks and entertaining a rat. This is what this society thing doing now. This social media stuff making everybody can say what they want and people believe it. I don't care if you believe what you want to believe about me. I know different. I ain't explaining nothing.
Yeah,
real niggas ain't got to explain nothing. Let real people think. When you start explaining, you make yourself feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like what they saying is true.
But he in the business of podcasting.
Run with it. You know Prince. This nigga. I know everybody know these people profile, and for them to be believing it, come on, man. They need to do their homework. A lot of people ain't doing their homework. Maybe do time and then they'll see the real deal. But if you ain't never did time, a lot of time and everything, and we can't be New York dudes. You can't be around us if you a certain type of thing. If you're a rat, you can't be around us in a pen. It's 300-400 of us. So 1, 2, or 3 of us ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? 100 of us ain't going for it because they're telling other people. So if you don't know, if you try to think you can slip through, yeah, people might slip through until we find out. When we find out, they see what we do to them. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I ain't got time for that. But like I told him, don't get on your podcast and start explaining. Talk about other things. This nigga looking to get, he's losing, so he's trying to get clicks off of you. Yeah, why he keep talking about you? Why he keep talking about you? You ain't talking about him.
He see Prince came out.
You know what I'm saying? You out now. Why he still talking about you? If you was going to talk, you would have went on his podcast and everything. Why none of us ain't going on his podcast? Why no real niggas with prison ain't going on his podcast? That should tell y'all something. Yeah. That should tell the world out there something, but they rather believe people that out there with them that's rats. Like I said, a lot of people believe rats. They live with rats. They entertain rats. It was the opposite with us. For 30 years, I ain't entertaining them. We crushing them. So it's a difference. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Word.
But like I said, yeah, everybody do what they want to do. Believe what you want to believe. Hey, say whatever you want about me. Look at me. Do I look like I give a rat's ass about what anybody say about me? Trust me,
Look,
I don't
mostly,
care. As long as I know me, that's all that matters.
it
You know
was
what I mean?
mostly all solid
And
comments.
if you got something to say to me, face me. As they see, then we'll see what type of dude I am. Even at this age, ask them in England what I've been doing so far. Don't play with me. I crushes them. You know what I mean? They're gonna be all right.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what?
But you know,
I ain't the toughest nigga in the world, but trust me, I ain't the one to play with.
anybody trying to play with you.
Well, so I gotta tell them I ain't the one to play with. So I let them analyze how tough I am then. Okay?
Mm-hmm. We trying to establish
So what you
a
gonna
character,
do, man? Talk to me.
character traits of this guy. He's in the news right now for reasons. I'll explain it to you.
I can't hear
in a minute.
nobody. Is everybody else still live? Everybody on?
But I'm gonna play the. I don't know why you don't hear us because our
Hello?
mics is loud. My mic is
I
on.
can't hear nobody. Okay.
All right.
I
You
just
hear me
heard.
now?
Okay. So what's
We're
up?
gonna get to this because there's a reason why I'm playing this. I want you to see a little bit of this real quick.
J-Lo.
I can't hear nobody.
He definitely did a couple of times.
I just had to
Hello?
know what it smelled like just a little bit.
And
You went. It was amazing.
okay, good.
Smelled like
Things is
smelled
jumping.
like angel wings and lemons.
J-Lo
Yeah,
didn't seem
nobody.
to have a problem with Charlemagne's confession, which is probably why he
Still
felt
can't hear
comfortable
nobody.
making some
I ain't
more
touched nothing.
out-of-pocket comments about her body a few minutes later.
Now, with these artists on the album,
No, hold on now. She mentioned her booty. Can we talk about that
You
for a
said
second?
you did.
She said
I
she said
mentioned
booty,
the
booty,
song.
booty.
Glossed over that.
I heard that.
Okay, there's a reason why I'm playing this. Hold up. Let me skip it because I know it's gonna be the same old bullshit. The boy is weird with it.
You're too hard on this show.
Already.
You know, one of my nicknames for you is the voice of the young struggle face.
What?
It's because you're young, but you have an old face.
I got an old soul, but I've
All of
All right, I watched this. The voice of an old struggle face.
That's fucked up. A struggle face.
The Breakfast Club is one of
Nasty.
the most iconic radio shows in hip hop, and they have interviewed a ton of huge artists.
Yeah,
but
can hear
these
me now?
interviews don't always
Yeah.
go well. From heated
Okay, cool.
arguments and guests
All right, so I'll
crying
just
to
listen
people
to-
straight up leaving, these are the most intense moments in Breakfast Club history. Starting off with the Beanie Siegel interview. Charlemagne
The way he got at the females before, and then he changed up his whole style. It get ill. Now watch this.
So what do? Send your old homeboys to come attack me. And you know what? I deserved it.
Speaking of getting run up, Dank DeMoss is a rapper from Detroit who started going viral early this year after she filed a lawsuit against Ride.
And then it make you believe what people are saying, man.
Okay.
not worth it.
If Tekashi 6ix9ine,
Guys.
if Tekashi 6ix9ine beats this case, I'll suck his dick. He don't
You
have
see that?
Wow. He played them type of games. Okay.
Weirdo. Now hold
Yeah,
up.
he
though, 'cause
played
I'm
them
getting
type of game. He
somewhere.
gay. For him to
Gay
even
as
say
hell.
some shit like that, he's gay.
That's what I said. Right?
Nah, for him to even say some shit like that,
say it.
he's gay.
Just to say it, he is gay.
Yeah, he's gay. That's gay.
But
I ain't
he been
knocking the
accused of some-
gays. I ain't knocking the gays, which I am knocking the gays, but he's gay.
But especially in the black community, there is no playing around with that. There's
Nah,
It
just-
he's
is
gay.
in some communities, but in some real nigga
Oh
communities.
yeah,
ain't
nah,
no
yeah,
play.
they can do that.
if he was a white boy in college, that's a joke. That's
Yeah,
funny.
you're right. I hear you. But yeah, niggas don't play like that.
But some dudes play like that. But I'm saying that's gay to me. So hey,
That's all the way. Homo.
that's all I gotta say.
Oh
You
my
can say anything. You can say
This
anything
is
in the
creepy.
world. You can say
Oh
anything
my
in the world.
Miko, all jokes aside, would you suck his dick?
He sold his soul for the content
Wow.
too. And the same thing like whacking other people I speak on. Now watch, I'm going somewhere with this. But we already established the way he get down with the females and all that. Now hold up, because
You can't touch my burn bush if that's the question.
right now he in the news for some other foul stuff because he was lobbying, pushing an agenda, and we found out he was getting paid by RocNation and he was pushing a certain agenda. But I'm going back before I get to that. Watch this though. Ebro gonna speak on it first. It's serious stuff, man.
You're to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
I've mainly left the rape charges conversation alone with
Charlemagne the God. They said it was a little girl too. Hold up.
regard to Charlemagne. That's right, Pee Wee.
Talk about it, Pee Wee.
He's
like, about
My dog
time,
is-
damn
My
it.
dog is barking like,
And the
what's
reason,
happening?
and I've had the documents and I've had the police paperwork for years. And the reason I've left it alone was mostly because I didn't want it to contribute to the pile-on, part one. Part two, I didn't
You
want
don't
to
leave
get
that alone,
involved
you
in
speak
somebody
on that.
else's mess. And part three, it's 17 years old. But I'm being told that now that people are talking about it because you chose to jump into the Kwame Brown conversation, Charlotte. That you're sending out cease and desist for people to not talk about it? And for that, you get
congratulations. You played yourself.
Because
I missed that, BullRad. You don't got that no more.
When you was on the air for weeks talking about Mr. C and what he had going on, nobody sent you a cease and desist. When you was going at Funk Flex for the non-charge that he got with regard to him and his wife, nobody sent you a cease and desist. When you went at Cypher Sounds and re-edited audio to get him in trouble, nobody sent you a cease and desist.
Oh.
When you released audio of Floyd Mayweather and his problematic reading, nobody sent you a cease and desist.
He the one that did that. Grimy ass.
But now people are bringing up your stuff. And you want to send the lawyers? That's not clean, bro.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
And I know you're trying to move on with your career. You got the books. You got working on TV shows. I understand, bro.
He's definitely close to Hov. We know that.
Why
He's close to Hov, just like when Nas got close to Hov and he ended up Casino partially owning hundreds of $1 million. It's a good thing. Hov is a businessman, but we can't deny he's close to Hov. But academics is saying he was saying he wasn't. That's crazy. But let's stay here and then we'll get there though.
Let me ask you a question. What the fuck does academics know besides what he reads on the same exact internet that we all have access to?
Oh, I said that when I reacted to the first time I seen him do it. I said it's not hard to do the research.
No, exactly.
Well, if you know how to navigate the internet, that's exactly what I said just the other day when I was speaking on it. But it's just like he did it though, and he found his name and all the shit tied up in casinos at Rock Nation, and it's kind of it's weird. And you know when you think about Jay-Z and the stuff he was accused in the Epstein bullshit. It's just all that bullshit. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me peep it, though.
You're sending the lawyers. But as long as you're in this radio game and you wanted to jump up and key with Matt Barnes and all of them because you are in control of that podcast and you wanted to promote that podcast. That podcast is a part of the network that you put together under iHeart. You wanted to help promote that. But you kicked the hornet's nest with Kwame Brown.
Well, I'm getting ready to do something. I'll come back.
Don't
All
forget
right?
what he said specifically.
All right, big bro. Good looking.
All right.
Yeah, I want to do the interview with you. We'll set up the date. But yeah, you tap in whenever you want.
All right, got you. Cool.
Seeing you, brother.
The big homie Roster Chris, you know how he do. He tapped in a minute. He jumped in. I had to get to the bottom of this shit though. Once we start something, that's where it's at. That's where we going. So
yeah, once we start, we gotta know.
Mm-hmm.
He did that. You wanted to talk about the man, these horrible things that had happened in his life with his dad committing a murder,
his brother that he didn't know. You were talking about some bad stuff with him. So that's the only thing I want to contribute here is you get on this box, you talk about other people's business. You from the Wendy Williams school of the messiness. You can't act funny when people want to talk about your personal messiness.
It's about to get up.
Sending lawyers and all of that. That's a foul ball. Blow the whistle on the play and hit this man with the
congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah.
Laura, what you got today?
Wow. The Billboard Music Awards.
It's about to get uncomfortable in a minute, y'all. Sorry to do this to y'all.
Stay creeping.
I got
What's the wildest shit you ever did, since you gained fame with either groupies or I don't do that shit. I'm scared of that kind of shit.
Hey, BullRad, this is when his face was, his face, the one that God gave him.
Yeah, when he was a little darker here. Yeah. Like
I had a rape charge before. Oh, for real? Hell yeah.
Chocolate there.
Now he looked like you almost. Damn, man. It's crazy.
Chocolate to caramel macchiato.
I'm scared of that kind of shit. I don't even play them. You got like a charge? How you beat that? Because I didn't do it. It was a criminal sexual conduct with a minor charge.
Oh my God.
That's
okay.
Wow, bro. Like you got
how did this even like how the fuck? What the fuck?
Just it's so casual, like nah, bro, it wasn't shit. It was just,
Yeah. The way you talking about it. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you would have to like register.
And look, it's ironic that Academics is the one asking about this, and these two now are trying to totally destroy each other's lives right now.
Academics,
weirdos. But we ain't, Ak is accused of some shit too. But we on Charlotte today, man. Ugly.
Yeah, it was the year 2000, 2001. I think I was like 20. I was 20 years old. My cousin had graduated from high school, and he had got a scholarship to Penn State University.
It's got to be damaging, and I think Academics just released this on some shit on an attack, because look at the interview. This ain't even his style or nothing. I feel like this is just he released this shit.
This is weird.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
And I had a party, and I had all of these chicks at a party. Like I was doing overnights I was working at Z93 then, so I had all these chicks there that I met through radio, and chicks that my dude had known. So I used to always see this chick with my dude. So I bought, I invited her to the party. See, she was at the party and shit. She got drunk, high, whatever. Something happened in the room with a couple of my dudes. I'm asking them, did they mess with the chick, after the fact, after she
a minor. You just said you brought her to the spot.
Yeah,
she's a minor, and her dude, something happened with your dudes. All right, whatever, man. This is crazy. Man. Whoever brought her to that's crazy. Who brought her here?
Press charges, and they was like, no.
And we know what he's saying might not be true, but we know he brought her there though. That's weird.
But they was like, yo, she's bugging. I remember the night of, they was like, yo, she's in here bugging out. She's kicking over the TV and she's trying to set shit on fire. I'm like, what the fuck?
Still there? Like, damn, little girl.
Because I had left. So the next morning, I'm hearing she said she got raped. She got raped. So I go to the hood to ask what happened. They like, yeah, my cousin who had got the scholarship, yeah, he's in jail now. What's the he's in jail? He's in jail. They said he raped the girl. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I go down to the jailhouse, talk to the detective myself. No, they had no one for me. I just told the detective, like, look, I take full responsibility for anything that ever happened in the house last night.
You gonna take the case?
No, but I told her, I said, as far as I know, because I asked around, did anybody fuck up? I'm like, yo, nobody got raped. Yada yada yada. They didn't even have my cousin in custody. My other cousins was fucking with me because they was mad they didn't get invited to the party. Hating ass motherfuckers. So my cousin wasn't even in custody.
Hating ass motherfuckers was mad they didn't get invited to the party. You still trying to sound cool and gangster when you're talking about this situation with a minor and your ass brought her there. This is weird.
Like, I didn't even get invited to the party. Oh, I was
Weird as fuck.
that. It's like, shut up, you filthy fucking animal. And answer the question.
So I went down to the jail.
You already established to me that you was a filthy freak because you're the one that brought her there.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I take full responsibility for everything. I bought
that full responsibility for everything. Man, yeah, right. This guy is wow.
Alcohol. They was like, well, you're not even of age to buy alcohol. And I'm like, well, how'd you get it? Well, I got a crackhead to get it for me. Whatever.
You went out there copping out pleas.
They had to do shit. Yeah. So 2 weeks later, they come and arrest me for criminal sexual conduct with a minor. So I had to get blood and hair follicles.
Oh, you going down there to initially explain it?
They ain't had nobody else.
Oh, he went down there and said, no, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. And then they found out he did. Then they came and got his raggedy ass. That's what happened.
Depending on. So being that I went down there and took full responsibility, well, lock him up.
Did it get through? You got indicted on it and everything, or?
Now I went to court. Went to court and they reduced the charges to like contributed to the delinquency of a minor because I had to give blood and all DNA samples, and it wasn't me. Whoever touched it wasn't me.
So you didn't get no jail time over that?
Nah, I got like probation, like 4 or 5 months probation or something like that.
That means you was convicted of the shit.
Wait, hold on. So if it wasn't him and he didn't do it, why would he get probation? If it wasn't him,
yeah. And why would you cop out to that too? Why would you cop out? Niggas don't cop out to that. No way.
It wasn't me. And then in the charges it says I didn't do it. It wasn't me, but he got fucking probation. So what'd you get probation for? For being a good guy and not raping somebody?
Apparently, it seems like he's lying. But we're gonna hear from the victim too. Sorry, we gotta get through this.
Trouble for anything, he wouldn't be on probation.
I'm trying to establish the character. You know what we do here, man. But hold on.
Man. Something like that's so. I mean,
the way he moving, the way he talking, lost his confidence. He started looking at his phone, everything. We talking about something serious in your ass, something like a R charge, and you went down for it. And look at his demeanor, looking at his phone. He said it's something light.
Something light. That's so. I mean, so that's the reason I don't play those games.
So you was in that unit over there. They kept you away from the real ones, even when you was. Oh, you didn't go to jail. You did probation. Okay, we get it. But something light. You got a foul charge. He talking about something light. You got an R charge, man.
With females, I don't play games like that. Like if I'm kicking it with you, I'm kicking it with you.
It's a girl. It's a little girl, not a female. It's a little girl, not the female. Little girl.
Not bringing no randoms over. Somebody I just met from the club. Some chick I just.
So he basically, to me, he told on himself the way he's talking about it right now, because it was a minor. You're talking about her like she was a grown ass person and shit. He could have said, "Oh, I didn't even know she was a girl." Da da da. Blah blah blah. But no, you see, I don't play these games with females. And we kicking it. What?
Met like I go through a process. I talk on the phone with girls. I take them out with me a few times before I even try to get at them. Like I got to see where they head at. You know what I mean?
Oh, you taking chicks out on dates?
I mean, I wouldn't call them dates, but they come with me where I'm at. You know what I mean? If I'm at a club, hosting a party or something, yeah, you can come through, have a good time. You know, black, dark black, light skin. It ain't about whether you're white. It ain't about whether you know, Asian.
It sound like it because you just first thing you said black, light skin. What the fuck are you talking about? Sound like it do matter to you. Like what's going on here? Weirdo.
Although that specific thing, I think that they just cutting the interview up. So I think that he had just come off a question like,
yeah,
what
of
kind
course.
of you prefer? Black, white? I don't care. It's all the same. It's all big on the side.
But a person that's gonna do the shock value shit and ain't even about that. Like I said, Howard Stern still does it with his bag, with his money. He moved up and still does the same thing. This guy was doing it at the time to be a straight hoe and get in some situations, and now he changed it up. Oh, I'm a distinguished gentleman. Read my book and all the fuck shit. But it tell you about the characteristic traits of a fake ass, foul ass Epstein type of dude that do anything for money. That's the same traits. You feel me? The soul. You know what I'm saying? We getting somewhere though. But hold up, because this girl is grown now, but she was a minor, and I'm sorry, y'all, but I really didn't see this either. But I want to get to the bottom of this. But I already know off of what I know what type of character he is, though. But let's watch a little bit of this real quick.
This man that we see on or hear on the radio every day, that we see on the internet, that we see on our TV screens, that we see on the red carpets.
She was like 14 or something like that, some stupid young age. Like what?
This is not who he really is.
Charlemagne the God is one of the most hated radio hosts in America's history, especially when people look at how he talks to guests on The Breakfast Club. But Charlemagne has a dark past that should be at the forefront of why he is disliked in the industry. Today, we're uncovering the truth about what happened to Jessica Reed, a woman who bravely came forward disclosing horrific details of a night she had with...
Yikes. This publication sounds trustworthy. What is it? It's Hip Hop Chronicles. They got 75,000 subs. I don't know, but I'm just saying I'm digging the way they presenting it. So let's go though. Uh-oh, this is crazy.
With him. After further research into her story and seeing how traumatized she remains to this day, it becomes important to expose the truth about how Charlemagne shattered this poor girl's life.
They took me upstairs in the bathroom and then they closed the door behind them. They were in the bathroom with me. And so I had one person over here holding me up and then the other person over here holding me up, Larry and Boo. And that's when they
out a lot together, but always with friends. It was never a solo day.
They hung out a lot together. He was hanging out with this little girl a lot, hanging out with her. You know, I don't really trust dudes that call themselves gods either. Now that I think about it, you know, Hova, all that. I don't live now in retrospect. It don't age well. And Charlemagne the God and all these.
I've never ever in my life understood that moniker, saying, calling someone God or the God. It's like, what the fuck? Like, that's the ultimate stupid mistake, sin to make in life. Like, if you think,
unless you're a God body or something, that's different. But these rappers who just get a lot of money and God, or that's weird. That's the Epstein syndrome. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's weird. Like, I don't even like. I think it's sacrilegious to call yourself the GOAT, but calling yourself a god or the God is dumb. Like, have fun getting hit by lightning just after you get everything in life you wanted.
Yeah, it says something about you too, though.
It does.
She eventually started trusting Charlemagne and started to feel like they were siblings because he treated her as such, only if she knew what was ahead. The first question would be, why is Charlemagne hanging out with a 15-year-old high school student?
15, nasty boy.
What exactly are you discussing with a 15-year-old as an adult? But in 2001, not many people had questions. Charlemagne and Jessica continued to blossom in their friendship. Then on June 9th, 2001, Charlemagne invited her to her birthday party. And although Jessica never really wanted to go, she was pressured. And that was where things turned ugly. The party.
I think I was like 20. I was 20 years old. My cousin had just graduated from us.
For her and her friend.
20 years old.
She still knew what was going on and knew that she was in an upstairs bathroom. There were two men holding her up.
So now when you think about all these details we getting and what's going on from the beginning, how he got into the game, you feel me, with his shock value, but then he switched up his style and now he's a total different thing. He tried to change his image up. Got with RocNation. Apparently he's under contracts, because when I first heard academics bring that up, I thought, come on, we all independent contractors. We catch bags from all kind of companies and things like that. But when you think about the way it went down and what's really going on, it's kind of different, and it's trying to control, control agendas. They built Charlemagne up like he's the guy to like the spokesperson for black men. Well, he not, but they try to do that, and then he got political, and I don't think that's even his real interest. He did it for a bag. He don't give a damn about politics or none of that. He never did. He did it for a bag, and now he's over there playing these games, and they're using him as a instrument. But he really fucked himself up with this Drake and Jay-Z. OVO, big powerful company. RocNation, big powerful company. Gets ugly.
Well, he overstepped his bounds with the whole RocNation conversation, because who the fuck are you? And nobody needs your 2 cents or your opinion about it. But I never really understood Charlemagne the God. Like, I never understood who he was, where he came from, and why the industry cared what he said or what he thought or what his opinion was. Like, this guy's a nobody from nowhere that's now commenting on basically what's going on around the country. But, like, I don't like his opinion, really. I don't think a lot of people do. He's got first off, he's ignorant, but not ignorant like in a funny way. He's like ignorant in a stupid way. Like, he chose not to pay attention to that subject or to that concept knowingly, because he just didn't like where it was going to go, and it was going to look a way that he didn't like. So he refused to like research or understand certain aspects, yet he's educated in general and fully understands majority of things. But there are certain subjects that he just is willfully ignorant about, and that's the one thing in the world that I hate the most. Is like,
but when you got this kind of dirt on him that he got, that we're finding out, can you really be a shock guy? No, you had to switch it up and try to clean up his shit, because you know that shit was coming out.
You can't be on the radio or on TV or on the internet pointing the finger and saying you're not doing this, you're not doing that, if you yourself are being shady or have a bad history. So no, he can't be doing that. But like, that's what he does. So
says a lot.
Well, says whoever put him in the position to get him on the radio. He didn't win a contest to do it, but he sure as shit didn't do it by being the best in his business. Like, so you're telling me as far as New York's entertainment goes, in the morning we originally had Angie Martinez, the morning show, right, over at Hot 97, right? And then the next best person in the world that could be gotten is Charlemagne the God for a moment.
I believe, just like when we talked about Jay-Z, when we speaking about Jay-Z and the other things, I believe he was picked and placed and helped by all the machines for different reasons in order to be a big loud voice in certain parties. I think, you feel me?
I believe it. It's quite possible. That's what I was getting at. That he's a plant of some sort for some reason, and I don't know why, but it seems like
they fucked up though. They fucked up. I think his talent, but let's it's crazy, man. It's a whole lot of stuff that they covered up, and I'm like, how did this
begin to grope and penetrate her with their hands? After they had done a car full of guys who asked if they were okay and let the girls use their phone.
Left the Berkeley County.
No DNA was found. When it came time to press charges, Jessica would have to testify in court. She never followed through with the case because Jessica's mother didn't want to stress her daughter further and told her not to testify.
Sullivan, and I am the mother of Jessica Nicole Reed.
Like she caught the bag. She probably caught a little check, probably.
Out here in Mounts Corner.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Just left the Berkeley County Sheriff's Department, speaking with detectives. The case of McCalvey, my daughter, Jessica Reed. I have regrets, in which I am very sorry about, because when my daughter was drugged and raped, I wanted to do nothing but protect her. I didn't want her to suffer.
Probation for 4 to 5 months. After digging into the case, and he had been arrested. Charlemagne claimed to have gone to the police station to look for his cousin, but when he couldn't find him there, he took the blame for everything that happened. Charlemagne then claimed that the detectives he spoke with asked him how he got alcohol when he was just 20, and he claimed that a crackhead got it for him. He was hit with a case of criminal misconduct with a minor, and he claimed to have gotten probation for 4 to 5 months. After digging into the case, there are so many lapses in Charlemagne's story, and we will be addressing them all. The lies. When the incident happened, it was 2001. Charlemagne claimed to be 20 at the time, but the radio host was born in 1978. When we do a little math, 2001 minus 1978 is 23. So Charlemagne was actually 22, going on 23 when this incident happened.
A crackhead bought my liquor. No, oh nigga, you bought the liquor.
There was no way detectives would have asked Charlemagne how he got alcohol.
So he bought that liquor. That was a mean charge if he would have got caught up in it. So he probably, oh man.
Since he was old enough to...
Not mean. It probably ain't that big of a deal about, I guess, but it's a charge.
Purchase it.
The difference is you were a child and he was an adult male.
Right.
Not 18, not 19, not 20, not 21, but 22 years old.
He claimed to have organized the party for his cousin, who received the scholarship.
But for you picking up that girl alone and hanging around with her, you need to be roasted and toasted and get up out of here, done. You smell me? So yeah, I have no sympathy because the facts are you was hanging out with her and you was rolling around. So all the extra stuff that I don't know because I wasn't there, but you did enough for me from what I hear.
He told Jessica that it was a birthday party.
What did you say?
I was just gonna say, and it's just weird, like if you're gonna have a sketchy past when it comes to things like that, or even just one or two things that are questionable, totally innocent, you're innocent in everything, you just have two questionable things that you know is gonna get brought up. Don't speak on the subject at all unless you want to look like a fucking weirdo. And for
Mr.
him,
Donkey of the day, judging everybody, big judger,
big donkey of the day.
He's a huge judger. That's his job. He judge people, judge everything. But what your ass was doing is worse. Nasty.
Charlemagne's birthday is actually June 29th, but he told Jessica it was June 9th. Charlemagne also claimed that when he got back,
I'm sorry to say this, but same characteristics of all the dudes that worship money, like Whack 100 and certain people. Sorry, but it's the truth. So who knows what, like, but you see the characteristics, you match them up, and you use your brain like AI, and you go, okay, all right, you know what I mean? You know what he's capable of doing.
To the party, he heard about what Jessica.
He's right smack dab in the middle of all my friends' birthdays and shares a birthday with my friend on the 29th.
Maybe you want to be his friend too.
Yeah, we are friends. What are you talking about? I
was doing in the house after.
He let me borrow his Toyota Tercel yesterday. Blackmobile.
Oh man.
She got drunk. He immediately went to the police. He said she was never violated, but then goes ahead and drives to the police station to bail his cousin, who he thought was charged with the crime. The reality of the situation is Jessica filed a police report, which allowed them to go into the house and retrieve her bracelet. They found a hole she punched in the wall where the incident occurred.
Wow.
There was no other evidence of Jessica doing damage to the house or lighting anything on fire. So at the end of the day, Charlemagne didn't walk into the police station because he was being a good friend and trying to bail out his cousin. He went there because Jessica had reported him for the crime. Charlemagne then went on to claim that the case was thrown out because there was not enough evidence. However,
bunch of lies, deceit. He stated himself, oh, I was 20. We know she was 15. So right there, you out of pocket in the worst way. You're a
Liar.
dirty, dirty dog, liar. And you
Liar.
should have been kept in jail for a little while. You feel me? And, you know, they wouldn't have put you around the real one, but you still might have got your ass beat around the PC situation. But just the facts that we know alone is nasty. So I want to go back and see, you know, where we dealing with now. And then and we're going to end this in a minute. But this is just, man, characteristic traits of a snake. They'll do anything. Dirtbags do anything. They're going to sell their soul. They're going to do this for them, do that, do this.
Steal and be bullshit about it, always.
No morals involved. When somebody don't got no morals and values, then you really got to watch those motherfuckers. Dangerous.
Cooked. Super cooked.
Facts.
Popping, and I told you about this months ago, and it's a very simple war to follow. Follow the money. For everyone who comes to my channel and says, why do you always talk about money so much? Because money and business are what dictates everything that happens within this industry. But right now, DJ Academic seems to have revealed a bombshell where he alleges Charlemagne is in bed with RocNation. Alleged.
Not alleged. It's on the site. I mean, I hear him, but it's not alleged, I don't think.
I'm going to say allegedly because there's more to be revealed. But he brought up some paperwork which showed that Charlemagne has some dealings with RocNation in terms of their interest in a casino that was supposed to be opened in Times Square, but was denied. We're going to play the clip and we'll react to it right here, right now. So we will pick up right in the middle of an academic stream. I'm just going to catch you up to speed. He's looking into the paperwork that was filed in order for the casino in Times Square to go through. So if you remember, you saw Charlemagne, you know, giving a speech there. You saw Jay-Z speaking out.
You say it's easy to look up the work. Yeah, of course. But you got to know what direction to go in. I feel like he was tipped off, though. I feel like he got some, because they both got big money behind them. And actually, he did say that. He said, oh, I got somebody up in there. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Because you got to know where to look. You ain't know. So he just knew exactly where to look. Nah, somebody told his ass what's going on.
And Jay-Z and RocNation had financial interest in this casino. If the bid went through, they were going to be investors or shareholders. They would have had some equity, some relationship with the casino. They would have made money off of it. But remember, Charlemagne was on the radio talking about why the casino would be a really good idea for Times Square, how it would help revitalize.
Mr. Righteous. Yeah, casino would be great. I mean, yeah. Make it sound righteous, too. They use people. They use them for that. You feel me? So you see how RocNation could, that's one example of how, you know what I mean, he could be useful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Funny as hell.
Whole industry and the whole area. Now, what Academics is going to do is dig into the paperwork because he said someone tipped him off that there's some information that might be of interest to him. Let's keep watching.
Promoters, sponsors, and others. SL Green. Okay, who are these people? Caesars. Who are these people? You'll look, some of these people are the CEO. They're the, chief financial officer. JP Morgan, Peak. So they're showing not only the companies that have significant financial interest or maybe equity or some ownership, but they show the people who are part of that organization. I scrolled down a little bit more, and under RocNation, it reads these names: Sean Carter, Desiree Perez, Jana Fleshmine, man, Angela Rye, Alicia Keys, and that's not my motherfucking media goat, Leonard McKelvey, aka Charlemagne, not under RocNation banner. No, we got him, y'all. We got him, y'all.
So this is why Ak is upset. Him and Charlemagne have a relationship. Academics feels like he's under attack by RocNation, allegedly. Well, this is what Academics says he feels. And he says—
You're shaking your head. I'm a little, I'm wondering there's some other things that we not knowing too, because it's like he didn't tell you he would RocNation. He came and warned you about some shit.
Yeah.
And you were doing some janky business going on too.
Yeah, there's always some inside information going on. I mean, it's the rap game and they're rappers. They're the ones who people are banking things on and what they're going to do. And they talk to each other. So it is what it is.
And everybody knows Charlemagne was working with Rock Nation, I think, because I knew. I don't know. Like, come on now, please.
And the
Charlemagne keeps calling me, and Charlemagne says he has no relations with Rock Nation. Rock Nation isn't worried about me.
See, but that's different. So that's my homie. If he's telling me he don't have no relations with him, then that's different. Then that's some okay. Yeah, I got the right to have an attitude and cut you off type of shit. And then if it's fucking with us, we gonna expose you if we got some dirt. Fuck out of here.
He can make a phone call. But what academics has now discovered is there seems to be a relationship. I want to be clear here. This doesn't say that Charlemagne had equity in it. It just says that he is someone who may have interest in it. He could have been hired to promote. It could have been any kind of relationship.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This doesn't specify any finances. And I'm also not a financial expert. This is not financial advice. I'm just giving you my interpretation. Let's keep going.
Chat, I refreshed this page 40 times. I couldn't believe it. No. I refreshed this shit 40 times, chat. I couldn't believe it. Under Rock Nation.
Because I could have reacted.
Leonard McKelvey, a.k.a. it says, known professionally as Charlemagne the God. According to how they tried to submit this to the New York State government, they claim that Leonard McKelvey was a part of whatever Rock Nation was going to do.
So now this is why Ak is so mad, because Charlemagne swears up and down. He said, what do I have to do with Rock Nation? I have nothing to do with Jay-Z. Jay-Z doesn't care about academics. Rock Nation doesn't care about academics or Drake or Tory Lanez or anything. And you're not really into this stuff. Why would this matter to you, or how should it affect you? There's a big reason why. You've noticed all this has a relationship with Fanatic Sportsbook, which is owned by Michael Rubin. The same Michael Rubin who has a close relationship with Jay-Z. The same Michael Rubin who's party that...
I need to hear this shit. That's what I wanted to get to. Because I don't want to do a double reaction. Because I could have played the academic shit.
On gambling, you need to control market share. So what academics is theorizing is that Rock Nation has a relationship.
Sorry, a little bit more.
I thought he was too short after a while. I was like, this guy's Mr. Floater Whistle. He's like, nah, what's up, Poly Market? Charlemagne, who's a hip-hop pundit, or supposed to be, is trying to call out Poly Market, Stake, anything that would go.
It's about to get a little sticky, so walk with me. What academics is alleging is that every time Rock Nation seems to attack someone, it's related to people who are working with Stake in some capacity, right? So Drake is really the biggest brand face that Stake has. Academics is the biggest media person that works with Stake. So why would they be attacking these online casinos and now these online prediction markets like Poly Market? Because in order to make money in online gambling, you need to control market share. So what academics is theorizing is that Rock Nation has a relationship with Fanatic Sportsbook, which is owned by Michael Rubin. The same Michael Rubin who has a close relationship with Jay-Z, the same Michael Rubin whose party that everyone is at right now for 4th of July weekend, the all-white party, the infamous party. So let's look to see if there's any kind of relationship that we can actually find. So here's what I was able to uncover. Live Nation and Jay-Z, Rock Nation's founder, this is a co-owned company. They invested $325 million into Fanatics in 2021 for an $18 billion valuation. And this, investment turned out to be fruitful, and Fanatics Sportsbooks or Fanatics Markets jumped into the prediction market space in 2025. So now they're a player in the game. How do you gain more market share? You have to knock off competitors. So if you can find some information about a competitor allegedly operating illegally or in a gray area or paying people to promote the site and it's not actually gambling, and you can make that company pay a large fine or them banned in certain states, it allows you to reach more people in the market and eat up the space that they once occupied. This is all a money play if it is true. So the past few months I've been talking about these issues between academics and
Guaranteed it's true. Guaranteed it's true.
OVO docket then goes on to say, Charlemagne seemingly knew all the details of these investigations related to the lawsuits against Drake, Stake, and Aiden Ross and George Nguyen. There's no information that is publicly available or dockets that discuss the investigations. How would Charlemagne know? And this is the same thing that academics was talking about on stream for the past few weeks, and everyone who's allegedly has seen this dossier. How could you get this document if it's not publicly available unless you know the people who are putting it together? and more. It seems like we are very close to a full-on like media world war.
Yeah. And I said it's getting close to being political too, man, because I seen some things that made me believe that, but it's all money, man. Money grab, nasty work. But we went through the character.
People are getting tired of seeing it at play, seeing the bullshit play out. People with money walking and people who have knowledge of shit they shouldn't before it goes to court, and then they get off with a slap on the wrist. And it's like the system is rigged if you got money, but if it's not, you're gonna get fucked. And nowhere else in the world is it more diametrically opposed than watching rappers and people in the industry get in trouble for shit and then walk away and not get in trouble because they ratted, or because they have influence and they get away with shit just because of who they are, versus the people of that community who they go to court for a fucking traffic ticket and they wind up getting thrown in jail for 60 days for some bullshit. There's, you know what I mean? Like, these fucking artists are pieces of shit. They rat. They never get in trouble for shit. And all the fans and the people they're supposed to represent are always fucking stuck in the bottom getting fucked because of people like these guys.
Yeah, that's a fact. And what up, Gio?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
The internet shit, nigga. I don't know what you doing.
Honestly, let me just say hello to your audience.
Happy 4th of July and shit. My homie, BullRad, he don't like to do too much long. He looked like he was about to go out on me, so I don't know. This is the BullRad pod. This ain't Bush talk,
No, it's not that. I'm over here fucking.
Oh, you eating? Okay. My bad.
Hey, my bad. I couldn't tune in early and shit.
Nah, it's all gravy. Hey, I was trying to put together a celebration, but nobody tapped in. But you tapped in, and my big homie Chris tapped in. Guess what?
Okay.
All the prison niggas tapped in. BullRad. These other dudes is capped.
Gotta go home.
Good. Hey, happy 4th of July, and say happy birthday to the homie BullRad, man.
Okay, happy birthday, BullRad.
Thank you very much, G. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Yesterday was his birthday. You feel me? We went through a lot of stuff. We talked a lot of shit. We just destroyed whatchamacallit. He's done. We put it all together. You feel me? With the epic reaction. Charlemagne, man. The boy is just exposed. Super freak boy, wild boy, being used and abused like a prostitute. So we spoke on that.
And he's bleaching his skin to look like a hoe ass white bitch.
But anyway, I do got a question for you, but hold on though. How was your 4th of July? What's up?
Nah, I was just doing some things earlier. I went to the supermarket. I had to go buy some shit, charcoal, because we thinking about going outside when the sun goes down to go do a little cookout at Van Cortlandt Park. So I was doing everything together and shit.
Oh, at the park?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You should roll through.
Nah, I ain't going nowhere, nigga. You ain't gonna put nothing on the grill, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna put something on the grill. That's what I'm saying.
Man, you capping. You ain't putting nothing on the grill, man. It's all right.
Yeah, nigga. I'm gonna put some old beef, Ayos. I'm gonna put motherfucking some organic burger patties. And that's it. Ain't going crazy, nigga. That's it.
Let me ask you a 4th of July question here. Which rapper, in your opinion, represents the American dream the most to you?
As far as what, like, represents the American dream as far as like living life?
It'd be hard for you because you
made it. Who's living the American dream? Who made it? Rags to riches.
Who made it rags to riches? It could be past or present. It has to be past or present.
Yeah, any rapper. Don't say they don't. Yeah,
any rapper.
Any rapper.
I would say Nori, just because I was there in the beginning. I was there, but I was next to him. Like, I was there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there every day, but I was there when he first started from rags to riches. Like, I was there when niggas was wearing the Mobb Deep t-shirt with the fucking handkerchief around their heads and all that. I was there, up in motherfucking Left Rack.
But why did he rep the American? Oh, okay, my bad. I ain't let you finish. Let me shut up.
Because he created something with a short hand, with short deck. You feel me? I seen the beginning stages. He created a wave in the Bronx too, MU, the murder unit shit. You know what I'm saying? My boys was down with that. Feel me?
Man,
He
we heard about
incorporated,
them
you know what I'm
treacherous.
saying? He incorporated everybody he could that was from the streets and recognized that they was from the streets and try to put them in a winning situation at the same time winning himself. Feel me?
Nori.
And,
Okay, I
and
like
to,
that. I could dig it.
you know what I'm saying? To know where he's at now, all them ups and downs, and to see him winning now, that's what I think represents the
I could
American
definitely
dream.
dig that
You
because
know
we
what I'm
didn't expect him to do what he did either with his solo album. We are so proud just of CNN, the War Report. Then he came back with the solo one and went crazy. So we was all proud of him. Everybody, every hood nigga in the East Coast was proud of Nori. I ain't gonna lie. And we ain't have to know him or nothing, but we was proud because we like this dude. He took that shit and went somewhere because it was a crazy story, you know. Jail niggas like to romanticize on him and Capone met in prison, and he came home and did this and did that and popped off and had it set up for his boy when he came home and Capone stepped out with the furrow or whatever else. You feel me? Nori, I could dig that. Nori for sure.
So Nori's the nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta say Jay-Z.
I'm just gonna say Jay-Z, but you know what's the difference between Jay-Z and Nori? And this is why I think Nori more. Don't get me wrong, Jay-Z is successfully and he's billionaire, whatever. But the thing is that Jay-Z cannot go to the spots that Nori could go to. Jay-Z cannot go have real fun like Nori could go have fun. Nori could go
got a
pop up
better
in the
dream
block
than
right
Jay-Z,
now
I think.
and pop a crate of whatever Don Julio, and niggas in the block gonna be chilling and niggas gonna be drinking, partying. Jay-Z cannot go do that.
That's true.
Feel me? So for me, I think Nori's in a better situation where he could be still in tune with where he came from, and as he should though. Feel me? His style of success didn't take him away from where he got his success from. Jay-Z
But the
did.
American dream with the quotes on top, because we know there's great Americans, poor and rich, and trailer parks, projects, big houses, suburbs, whatever else. But I'm talking about the American dream that they thinking about is money. And that's why I say Jay-Z, because he went up from the projects and mastered the corporate scene and all that, and he doing big things with the bread, and he's showing the maximum extent of this capitalistic society that we in. You feel me? So I'm just saying, like, so a rapper that came from the projects and took it to the extreme is a whole to me for the American dream. Now you can say Drake is richer.
I respect your opinion.
Drake is richer and he's not even American, but even if he was American and he came up as an actor, a child actor, and this and that, I wouldn't consider that the American dream. I would consider, can I get done? God damn.
He went to college.
Nigga don't let me land at all. He always I would consider the American dream if Drake didn't have come in as a child actor and this and that and had benefits. But Jay-Z came from the projects, he was hustling this and that, and then boom, look at him now. So that's my opinion of the epitome of the American dream, though. Go ahead, the bully.
Just all I want to say is Drake absolutely counts as the American dream, regardless if he's Canadian or not. That's all. That's all I want to say.
No, but what do you think, though?
Bitch had to have a fucking conniption fit.
I could see that too.
Who do you think?
Oh, me? I said no, Nori, nigga.
Oh, me?
Yeah, of course.
American dream.
He said Drake.
No, he said he was saying Drake represents the American.
Yeah, I'm just saying Drake represents it. No, not me. I don't think it's Drake.
Nah, nigga. Yo, where am I?
Tupac is another one too because of all the other shit, the Black Panther shit and all that shit. But
I guess I would have to go with maybe Akon, because in the spirit
African too,
spirit of America, he's taking the money that he's been able to acquire in America. At first it was illegal money, which he then parlayed that into legal money because he had that vision. So that's American dream-esque. Hustle it up because you can't get it naturally and you don't have a family that's rich. So hustle it up, but then put it in the world where it does something for you and other people. So he was doing that. He always had affinity for nice things, even though he didn't have it. He was always into flashy cars.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, in the spirit of an
that's
American,
a good one though.
But also, check this out. And this is a going to this ties it up. I'll end this. In the spirit of a true American, he then has taken the money that he's acquired through his, his exploits and legal money, and now he's also putting together money from investors to then go to a foreign land. He's going back to Africa to then try to build, like a foreign, like a homestead, almost like he's traveling out west back in the day and trying to, turn those hills into gold, turn profit. He's trying to go out and make the next, the wild west into society again. When he's trying to build this city and this opulent towers and all this art stuff too, like he embodies the idea of America, which is prosperous and spread out and just go hard, just go fucking hard.
Oh yeah.
And when somebody
to your point,
no, you find another way. He does it all.
And to your point, he definitely found American fucking legends. Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
So he created American legends. He took American people, turned them into legends. That's an American dream too.
He sure did. He sure did.
Yeah, I only mentioned Lady Gaga because she's the colossal one, but he did a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, he had a lot to do with a lot of other people, but that's like the most notable one. Like,
yeah, Gaga became a home name, and then she became an actress, and she's in all these movies now.
That was a good one, B-Rad. Look at that, man. Good one.
Thank you very much.
Has hip hop helped or hurt Black Americans? Man, it helped. I think it helped poor people. Think when it definitely helped Black Americans. Majority of us is poor, so it helped the people of the ghetto. That's what and that wasn't just Black. Now,
I think it's helped individuals, but I think it's hurt groups. I think it's hurt young men. Maybe even self-destructive through the music, and I'm one of the kids that grew up listening to rap music, and I'm not saying it made me do anything bad, but I'm saying I think it's helped. I think it's helped individuals, whether it's the artist or the people on the label or the individual consuming the music and sitting there and catching a vibe and chilling. It's helped them in that moment. But then I also think at the same time it's done negative things to groups of individuals. Like I said, young Black men, teenagers get caught up in the music. It gets people amped up, makes them want to do shit. Topics aren't fun and kind. They're fucking kind of ratchet and violent.
But I hear you. But it's the same thing. Like all kids is obsessed with it. You know what I mean? And they get caught up in it. So for the most part, yeah, it helped. But everything got a bad side, of course. You can have a bunch of opera kids, and then you're gonna have to worry about them touching each other. The boys are. I'm sorry, I'll get in trouble for that, Mikey. But I'm just saying, like rock and roll, they can't OD on it. There's some bad on that too. Like everything, so there's going to be a bad side. But I think, I think the good outweigh the bad. I'm sorry, and I'm not just talking financially because the guys up top they spread the money through the streets and there's some good people a lot of good people get it. So, I don't know. That's me though.
This is the first time in 40 years that rap has not hit the top 100 chart.
I know it's going down, bro.
100. They said music is over with. Basically, like rock and roll. Rock and roll died in like 98 was the last time rock and roll had a chart in the hundreds. I think now. I don't know, but anyway, they're killing rap music now.
As an artist, we don't have no artists. What do you think, Gio? Has hip hop helped Black America?
Is that you know what it is? Is that too much of the hip hop? What we think is hip hop, and what the music is more different genres now. It's just because there's a lot of genres that derived from hip hop. Feel me? So you got songs.
That's what I was about to say. I swear, but go ahead.
No, you got songs that I thought it was a hip hop song, but it's in the pop charts. You know what I'm saying?
Evolution of hip hop, though.
Yeah, like Lizzo's album 2 years ago came out and she sold 1.3 million copies, and then she had an album come out 2 weeks ago and it sold 2,500 copies.
Oh, nothing. When you talk about that, it's like all sales are down. I think I was looking at something. All sales are down.
Like that one specifically.
But that's
like
a big jump. Yeah, that's a big dive. She shouldn't have went on that roast and got dissed and clowned. And now I'm playing. But go ahead. We ain't let Gio finish his damn answer though.
No. Go ahead. No. Go ahead. You can keep it on.
All right, we about to get up. Who's the most patriotic rapper? And then we out of here. This is the last question.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
My
baby's kid.
Yeah.
They say Kid Rock. Let me see here.
He's just the most patriotic American in general.
Yeah. And I like Kid Rock too. I fuck with Kid Rock.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a rapper though. He don't want to be called a rapper. He's
not a rapper anymore. He's not even a rocker. He does country rock. He's a
But guess what? On that note, I would say Eminem. You know why? He stayed in Detroit, fucked up ass place, and started circling his little money through the place and helping his little state instead of bouncing to LA or whatever else where he should have.
He did.
He
did though. He
Oh,
did
he
bounce to LA. He got places in LA.
Yeah,
he got places in New York.
He rich enough to, but yeah, I mean.
But he took care of Detroit.
No,
I
but check
agree.
it out.
I agree.
Look,
I agree.
yeah, but he also represents America in a great way. I love it, but in a great way as just a hard-working American. Look, he's got all
8 Mile.
He's got all this money, right? Got all this crazy rap money.
Mm-hmm.
He made movies, but he doesn't keep making movies. He hasn't been forced.
He made classics. And nobody wanted him to do it in Detroit. You know that. We in the business. We know that. But he said, fuck that. We doing this in Detroit.
He's not. He made classics, but he's not force feeding us shitty records down our throat now that we don't need and he doesn't want to make. So holding it down. But also, he went and opened a spaghetti restaurant. It's fucking the fast food spaghetti joint he got. It's called
Mom's Spaghetti.
Yeah. So like he's got hundreds of millions in the bank, right? Doesn't really spend very much. And then he goes and opens a small mom and pop fucking spaghetti store. Like this guy, that's like small time American type business, which is great, small entrepreneurial style business, but you're still getting that out of a dude who's got millions and millions and millions in the bank. So that's just pure unbridled American
love for his country
culture. This is American household culture. He's got hundreds of millions, but you know what? He made $38,000 this year on his new restaurant in town.
Yeah.
Up, and he's really proud of it. That's fucking America right there.
Indeed. So that's who I would say. Anyway, man, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th. Yo, thanks for having me on, y'all guys. I'm sorry I was late again.
Indeed. It's all gravy. Good looking at everybody in the chat. Thanks to Rasta Chris, the OG, for tapping in. He went crazy. He was pissed off at somebody. Some snitch. Rasta Chris. He was like, I just talked to Prince. He was going off.
Ooh,
yeah, that's the homie. We about to do his interview probably tomorrow or something. He gonna get some things off his chest. But yeah, man, that's the homie. He got one of the third biggest interviews on this channel was with him when he was talking and stuff. He just got out 30 years. You feel me? He from my hood. He from Flatbush. But man, appreciate everybody tapping in. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. You feel me? Shout out to everybody tapping in, like I said, and salute to Gio. And happy birthday, B-Rad. Happy belated birthday to the homie B-Rad, man.
B-Rad.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
4th of July special.
Happy 4th of July to everybody. Fucking thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Fucking like, subscribe, tap in, hit us with a comment. Let us know what you want to see here, talk about. We'll get after it.
Indeed. And it's like that. We out, y'all. Peace.